CZW.
Wait, they wrestled in CZW? I feel like most people should already know this, but did you know that before Dean Ambrose became the WWE World Champion, he was known as the Street Dog Jon Moxley in CZW? This wasn't a short run either. Dean was a mainstay in CZW from 2009 all the way up until he was signed by the WWE in 2011. He made his debut in the Combat Zone at Total Havoc, which took place in March of 2009, where Ambrose picked up his first win against CZW Hall of Famer John Dahmer. Ambrose would then go on to join forces with another bright up-and-coming wrestler known as Sami Callihan. Now together, Callihan and Ambrose formed a team known as the Switchblade Conspiracy, and surprisingly, they mainly focused on ultra-violent matches. But it was also their dark and dreary promos backstage that helped get them noticed. Ambrose would go on to have 14 matches in his first year with the company, including 2 appearances in deathmatch tournaments. One in Tournament of Death 8 and the other at Tournament of Death Rewind. It was at Tournament of Death 8 when Ambrose stepped up and won over the fans when Nick Gage was seriously injured, leaving Thumbtack Jack standing in the ring during the tournament finals. The first person to run from the back and keep the match going was Ambrose. He was wearing nothing more than tennis shoes and some shorts, and he put himself right into the death match, taking several light tube shots. That was the move that won the fans' respect and rocketed Ambrose into the main event scene in CZW. After a year filled with ultra-violence, Ambrose won a #1 contenders match for the World Championship at Cage of Death, beating B-Boy, Eddie Kingston, and Egotistico Fantastico. And then just 2 months later, at CZW's anniversary show in 2010, Ambrose defeated B-Boy to win the CZW World Heavyweight Championship. Over the next 6 months, Ambrose would go on to defend his title against guys like Nick Gage, Sami Callihan, Greg Excellent, and Egotistico Fantastico. And it wasn't until that unforgettable night in Lumberton, North Carolina at Southern Violence where Ambrose would drop the title to Nick Gage. It was one of the hardest fought matches in Ambrose's career, and ironically, it was done in front of only about 50 people. Ambrose wasn't done with the title picture though. The very next month, he won the belt back from Nick Gage, becoming a 2-time CZW World Champion. This title run saw him defending his belt month in and month out for a total of 9 months. This title run was made special because every defense was against a different opponent. He successfully put his belt on the line against Scotty Vortex, Robert Anthony, Nick Gage, Danny Havoc, Devin Moore, Drake Younger, Homicide, and Brody Lee, or Luke Harper as some of you may know him. Dean then signed with the WWE and was set to debut at FCW in 3 months, so he had to drop the title at the 12th anniversary show, which was exactly 1 year from when he won his first championship. After dropping the title to Robert Anthony, he would then go on to face Jake Crist in one last match before heading to FCW to begin his WWE career, and as you know, he's done pretty good for himself so far. In the roughly 3 years Dean Ambrose was with CZW, he made a huge impact, and it was very evident that they had a great talent on their hands. The sky is the limit for the old Street Dog, so just sit back and enjoy the ride. Hey, I really hope you guys just enjoyed the video, and I want you to keep in mind that all the footage you just seen was purchased by me via SmartMarkVideo.com. Guys, don't be a dick, don't be a pirate. Pay the guys that work hard to do what we all love. Thanks.